next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, he's taken it. Delivers the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. And he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. And this is big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vermin. Camavinga. This ended up in no man's land. First quarter of an hour gone. Yamal. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bernal. Yamal. He's looking wide. Oh, it's Pedri. He's Pedri! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be... Heroic keeping.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Eric Garcia bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski succumbs to the pressure. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Probing pass. Mbappe. Pedri. Pedri getting forward. Played into space. Out of play for a throw. Cross to the back post. Only partially clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Lewandowski. And reclaimed it in a... He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, good take in a good area. Pedri. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ambitious ball here. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Casado. Fermi. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good strength. Bernal. Fermi. Camavinga.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Go for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Koundé gets it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski.
ഇതിനാ ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ടീം വെച്ചപ്പോൾ FC ബാർസലോണ കൊടുത്താ. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിലെങ്ങനെയാണ് മറ്റേ നമ്മുടെയുള്ള കാർഡ്സിലുള്ള പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ ആഡാക്കുക എങ്ങനെ ടീമിൽ? വേറെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാരിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. ഇപ്പോൾ ബാർസലോണയിൽ മറ്റേ ഇവനൊക്കെ ഉള്ള മാതിരി ഓരോ ടീമിൽ മറ്റേ ആര് എംബാപ്പെ.
Lewandowski is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Casado. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
So their fourth corner of the game. Casado is there and he can get that clear.
Barcelona really
എടാ,
are
ഞാൻ
going
നേരത്തെ
about
പറഞ്ഞ
things
കേട്ടോ
in the right
അൻസിലെ എടാ
fashion,
നോക്ക്
Peter.
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു
It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Nicely spread. Lewandowski.
ഞാൻ പറയണ കേക്കില്ലേ ഹലോ ഹലോ
Here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a tries a shot. Oh, crossbar. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. How are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Pedri gets on his bike and on the move. He's got away. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
So we have further activity on the bench here. He's in a great... There's the shot! The most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha. Passes short and sharp. And he can thump it away. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a brilliant interception.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Quality ball. He's beaten the last man. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Just eases him off the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's intervened well there. That's a good foray he's making. De Jong. Here's Oyarzabal. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Pedri. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So that is it, the end
Hello,
of
hello,
the
hello.
road. Your reflections then.
ഹലോ 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 ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ഹലോ ഹലോ ഇവിടെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് പറയട കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചാറ്റില് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു കേൾക്കണേ. ഹലോ കേക്കുണ്ടോ? ഹലോ 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 അൻസിലടി കേക്കുണ്ടേന്നു. ഹലോ ആയിന്നു. ഹലോ എന്ന് പറടാ. എന്താ ഈ ഒന്ന് കോൾ ചെയ്ത് എൻ്റെ ഫോണിൽ കോൾ ചെയ്. ഇതെന്താ ആക്കേണ്ടതെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. ഒന്ന് കോൾ ചെയ്. അൻസിലുണ്ടെങ്കിലൊന്ന് ഇതാക്ക്. കോൾ ചെയ് കോൾ ചെയ്. കേക്കുണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ പറയണേ. അൻസിലുണ്ടെങ്കിലൊന്ന് ഇതാക്ക്. കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
സ്കില്ലപ്പ് അടിക്കും. സ്കില്ലപ്പ്.
കില്ലപ്പ്. ഇതെന്താ സംഭവം?
മൊത്തം കളിക്കുക.
ഏതാ കളിക്കേണ്ടി?
ലേണിംഗ് ദ ത്രൂ പാസ്, ലേണിംഗ് ദ ലോഫ്റ്റഡ് പാസ്, അതൊക്കെ.
അപ്പോൾ 50 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടും.
ആയിട്ട് കാണാൻ അതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടും.
എന്നാ കളിക്കട്ടെ.
മൊത്തം കളിച്ചിട്ട് നിങ്ങള് ഈവന്റ് കളിച്ചോളി.
ആയിക്കോട്ടെ.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anton cuts it out. Nemecha. Now it's Girassi in with the challenge. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min elects to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Oyarthabal. Oyarthabal! Oh, crossbar! It's really well cleared.
ലോഗിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും ഓക്കെ അവിടെ മറ്റേ സംഭവമില്ലേ ഈ ഡിവിഷൻ അതൊക്കെ റാങ്ക് ഡിവിഷനൊക്കെ റാങ്കുള്ള
It's Caicedo.
അതെ അതെങ്ങനെ കളിക്കുക ആ റാങ്ക് ഡിവിഷൻ അത് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല അത് ശരിക്കും പ്ലേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടല്ലേ കളിക്കുക
Yeah, he won the jostle.
I said keep playing it
very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there you have it.
ഓക്കെ ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് അത് ഫുള്ളായി ഈ സ്കിൽ അപ്പ് റിവാർഡ് എന്താ ഈ 5 സ്റ്റാർ എന്താ ഈ സാധനം എന്താ PvP മാച്ചൊക്കെ ഒറിജിനൽ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ് ബൂട്ട് വരാം എന്ത് PvP മാച്ചൊക്കെ ഒറിജിനൽ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ് ആണ് ബോട്ട് വരിക ആൾക്കറിയാം പക്ഷേ ഇല്ലേ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് അവിടെ കയറി സംഭവം ഇതല്ലേ ഡിവിഷന് ഈ PvP കാറ്റഗറി ഇതല്ലേ ഡിവിഷന് ഇതിലേത് നോക്കിയാ ഈ 3 ഉള്ളതില്ലേ അത് 10 മാച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ ശരിക്കത്തെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് വരുള്ളൂ ഇപ്പോൾ കളിക്കണമൊക്കെ ബോട്ടേ വരുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് എകളെ വരുന്നുണ്ട് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഇനി കുറച്ച് 10 കളി ആദ്യം കളിക്കണം എന്നാലേ ശരിക്കത്തെ PvP പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് വരുള്ളൂ കറണ്ട് പോയിന്റ്സ് കണ്ടോ കറണ്ട് പോയിന്റ്സ് എന്താ 9 എത്ര ആവണം കറണ്ട് പോയിന്റ്സ് 9 PvP അടിക്കും ഇത് PvP ആടാ അത് കണ്ട് കറണ്ട് പോയിന്റ്സ് 9 അതെന്താ സംഭവം അത് കൂടുമോ ജയിക്കാനനുസരിച്ച് കൂടുമോ കണ്ടടാ അത് ജയിക്കാനനുസരിച്ച് കൂടുമോ 3 മതിയെന്നോ യു ഹാവ് ബീൻ പ്രൊമോട്ടഡ് സ്കിപ്പ് ദ അപ്പോൾ അതെങ്ങനെ PvP പ്ലേയേഴ്സായിട്ട് എങ്ങനെ അടിക്കിയത് ചുമാറ്റ് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിൽ 3 മതിയെന്നോ ഓക്കെ ഇനി സ്കിപ്പാക്കിയെന്നോ ആയോ ഡിവിഷൻ കണ്ടത് ന്യൂ റൗണ്ടേഴ്സ് അപ്പോൾ 5 കളി ജയിച്ചാൽ ഡിവിഷൻ 9 ആവും അല്ല 8 ആവും 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 അങ്ങനെയാണ് വരിക അങ്ങനെ 5 കളി ജയിച്ചാൽ അടുപ്പിച്ച് ജയിക്കണം അങ്ങനെയാണോ ഇതിൽ 5 മതി എന്ത് പിന്നെ ഡിവിഷൻ 8ക്ക് ആവാനോ ഡിവിഷൻ 8ക്ക് ആവാൻ 5 കളി ജയിക്കണം 5 കളി ജയിക്കുകയാണെന്നാണോ 5 പോയിന്റ് എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുക 5 പോയിന്റാണ് അങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുക 5 പോയിന്റ് അത് ഒരു കളി ജയിച്ചാൽ 5 പോയിന്റ് അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ആണോ കാരണം 5 പോയിന്റ് എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുക ഒരു കളി ജയിച്ചാൽ 3 പോയിന്റ് സമനിലയായാൽ 1 പോയിന്റ് ഓക്കെ അങ്ങനെ 5 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടിയാൽ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 8ക്ക് എത്തും അങ്ങനല്ലേ ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ഡിവിഷൻ 8ൽ നിന്ന് 7ക്ക് എത്താനും 5 പോയിന്റ് വേണം 2 കളി ജയിച്ചാൽ 6 പോയിന്റ് ഓക്കെ അപ്പം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞേക്ക് ഇത് ചെയ്യണം നോക്കിയാൽ അപ്പോൾ ഡിവിഷൻ 8ക്ക് എത്തി ഡിവിഷൻ 7ക്ക് എത്താൻ എത്ര പോയിന്റ് വേണ്ടി വരിക ഡിവിഷൻ 7ക്ക് എത്താൻ എത്ര പോയിന്റ് വേണ്ടി വരിക അപ്പോൾ ഡിവിഷൻ 8ക്ക് എത്താൻ 5 പോയിന്റ് അപ്പോൾ 7ക്ക് എത്താനോ അത് എഴുതിയ മാതിരി എഴുതുന്നോ എന്ത് എഴുതിയ മാതിരി ഓക്കെ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവൂലേ അപ്പോൾ ഈ PvPയിൽ നമുക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ടീമിനായിട്ട് കളിക്കാമല്ലോ മറ്റേൽ കളിക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ലല്ലേ മറ്റേൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും ലീഗുള്ള പ്ലേയേഴ്സായിട്ട് കളിക്കേണ്ടി വരില്ലേ ആ കോയിൻ കിട്ടണതിൽ ഈ ഈവൻസിലല്ലേ കോയിൻ കിട്ടുക ഇതിലൊന്നും കോയിൻ കിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ ക്വിക്ക് മാച്ച് എക്സിബിഷനിലൊന്നും കിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ ഈവൻസിൽ മാത്രമല്ലേ കിട്ടുക ഇതിൽ കളിക്കാം ഇതിലേതെങ്കിലും കളിക്കാമല്ലേ ഇറ്റാലിയൻ ക്ലബ്ബ് സ്പാനിഷ് ക്ലബ്ബ് ഇതിൽ ഏറ്റവും പവർ കൂടിയ ടീം ഏതാ? ഏറ്റവും പവർ കൂടിയ ടീം ഏതാ? ഏറ്റവും പവർ കൂടിയ ടീം ഏതാ? കോയിൻ കിട്ടണില്ല. ഇറ്റാലിയൻ കളിക്കുക, അത് മറ്റന്നാൾ പോകും ആണോ? ഇതിൽ നല്ല ടീം ഏതാ പറഞ്ഞ? നല്ല ഇതുള്ള പവറുള്ള ടീം ഏതാ പറഞ്ഞ? ഇന്ത്യ ഇപ്പോൾ ഉള്ള 2500 2800 എന്തോ ഉള്ള മറ്റേ മൊത്തം സ്പീഡ്. ഇത് എന്താ മറ്റേ ടീം പവർ ഉള്ളിൽ അതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങളെ കോച്ച് പ്ലേയേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ഒക്കെ പോലെ ആയിരിക്കും. നിങ്ങളെ കോച്ച് പ്ലേയേഴ്സിൻ്റെ പോലെയൊക്കെ ആയിരിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിലുള്ള ഇതിനനുസരിച്ചല്ല. അപ്പോൾ കോച്ചിനെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സൊക്കെ ഇതിൽ ആദ്യം ഉള്ളതല്ലേ, പിന്നെ എങ്ങനെ പവറുള്ള കിട്ടാണ്ടിരിക്കുക? എൻ്റർ അടിക്കി. ഇൻ്ററോട് ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ ഇതാണോ? ഇൻ്റർ മിലാനാണ്. ഇതാണോ ഇതല്ലേ? ഇതെടുക്കട്ടെ. കോളാക്കാനോ പറയുമ്പോൾ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് എടുത്തിട്ടോ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഇതിൽ 50 100 150 പോയിനേ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. മൊത്തം 3 കളി വെച്ചാൽ 150 പോയിനേ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ഈ ടീം ഇവിടെ 2800. ഫസ്റ്റിൽ മാത്രമേ പോകാനുണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഒന്നിലുണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ഇല്ലല്ലോ, പോടാ. ഇത് ഗെയിം എടുക്കാനില്ല. ഇത് കളിച്ചിട്ട് നോക്കാം. 50 ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കോയിന് കാണിക്കണ്ടല്ലോ. ഇത് ടീം എങ്ങനെയാ റെഡി ആക്കുക? ടീം സെറ്റാക്കിയിട്ട് അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഡിവിഷനിൽ കളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ PP പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് അല്ലേ വരിക? ശരിക്കത്തെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് അല്ലേ വരിക? അല്ലല്ലോ എടാ. ഓക്കെ. ഇനി ഇത് ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് ഒറിജിനൽ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് അല്ലേ വരിക? അല്ലേ? ഇതെന്താ 2800 2805? ഇനി വരില്ല ചിലപ്പോൾ. ഒന്ന് കയറി നോക്കാം. ഇത് ടീമൊന്നും എങ്ങനെ റെഡിയാക്കേണ്ടി? ഇതൊന്നും ചെയ്യാനില്ലല്ലോ. നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനല്ലേ ഇവിടെ. ഓട്ടോപിക്ക് കൊടുക്കണം അല്ലെ? ഫോർമേഷൻ ഏതാ കൊടുക്കേണ്ടി? അത് ഡിവിഷൻ 6 വരെ ചില കളികളിൽ കയറി വരുന്നു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ഇതേതൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കട്ടെ? അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഇത് ഏതാ കൊടുക്കേണ്ടിയിട്ട്? എന്താ പറയുക, ഇത് മതിയോ? ഇതൊന്നും മാറ്റണ്ടല്ലോ. ഫോർമേഷൻ ഒന്നും മാറ്റണ്ടല്ലോ. ഡിഫോൾട്ട് തന്നെ കൊടുത്തല്ലോ. ഇത് വലിയ ഒലക്കമേലത് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് മറ്റേ പെസ് കളിച്ചാൽ സബ് കൂടുതൽ കാട്ടും. ഒരു സബ് കൂടി കേട്ടോ. 1 മണിക്കൂറാവാൻ.
Well, this really is quite uplifting.
Saburi
There is
Budi
so
land
much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Stood up well to him there. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Aos 10 minutos do primeiro tempo.
Into Milan, penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
And that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bops it off it and wins back the ball. Here come Mate. Now it's
Hello?
Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
ആ വരികയാണേ. ഞാൻ ഇറങ്ങും, ഞാൻ അപ്പം വരാം, ഞാൻ കൂട്ടിയിട്ട് വരാം. ഈ മാച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ ബാക്ക് അടിക്കാം, എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ അപ്പം വരാം. ഓനെ കൂട്ടാൻ പോണോ? ഇല്ല, നോക്കും. ഇതിങ്ങനെ ബാക്ക് അടിക്കുക പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ അബണ്ടനാണോ? എബണ്ടറിന് അടിക്കുക? എന്താ അടിക്കണ്ടേ? അപ്പം വരാം, ഓനെ കൂട്ടിയിട്ട് വരാം. ഞാൻ പോയിട്ട് വരാം, അപ്പോൾ വരാം. ഞാൻ ലൈവ് ബാക്ക് അടിക്കില്ല, ഞാൻ പോയിട്ട് ഞാൻ വരാം.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos desejar feliz aniversário de casamento a dos nossos torcedores.
അങ്ങോട്ട് ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ.
Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always, one of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's
goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinched.
And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! About as smooth as it gets. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
He's in, one on real chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Shoots! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Foot in. Martinez! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Inter Milan are rampant, they look uncatchable. Keane, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. He's found a way through. Great vision. Dumfries gets into a good position. Dumfries tries across. Modric. Here's Rafael Leao. Bastoni. Front-footed pressing going on here. Threads one in. Salbakas. Modric. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Keane. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get on the end of this? And Martinez! That's another chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Zielinski. He's picked his way through. Zielinski. Salamakas. Lovely feet.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dumfries, he is onto this. He is through here. And the finish! Well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising.
The goal scorer for Inter after 29 minutes is number 2, Dumfries.
It's looking so easy, almost too easy here. Salamakas stood his ground strongly.
Yeah.
Can he get away here? Çalhanoğlu making good progress. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there.
Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! And that's past the post.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Just eases him off the ball. Martinez! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Look at the space here, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post, and he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. That'll be a throw-in. Looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Modric. Here's Rafael Leao. And a play for a throw. Stood up well to him there. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing we've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are back underway. Closing in on goal. Now that's a fine challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. De Vrij did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Modric. Not where it came from. De Vrij gets it clear. Dumfries looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Chance! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Keane. Çalhanoğlu. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
That is out of play. DiMarco. He's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Now this could be a chance. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, and Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a
Tries one from range! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Caicedo powering forward here, somewhat off target. Front-footed pressing going on here. Not the most accurate pass. And Joao Felix just eases him off the ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. It's earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Camavinga, decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Camavinga has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. So we're still where we started right now. And he's managed to get for Kane! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 11.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Akanji. Nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oyarzábal, and he shoots! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Minutes is number 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Norgard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Norgard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Kane. And it's Messi. Driven in. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Norgard. No, he's not getting any further than that. He's going for goal! Sensational from Camavinga! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of... It's Kane! Yes! Again, in a slice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their
There will
backs
be
to
3
goal.
minutes added time.
Oyathabal is onto this. Can he latch onto this? And the shot! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Serginho. He has found a way through. Elects to cross. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And please
Portugal
welcome
have
our
had it
to the
all their own
field.
way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Down to business again. Son Heung-min. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Quick look. Takes a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Look, all they want to hear
Goal
right now
again.
is the final whistle. They've been
ഗോളൊക്കെ
humiliated.
ഏതാ ഗോളി ആരാ നാളിലൊക്കെ ഞാൻ തന്നെ പിന്നെ ആര്
Match ball.
This is
ഞാനല്ല
such a
പിന്നെ
dominant
ആരാടാ
performance. The defence are sick of
ഗോളൊക്കെ
the
ചെയ്ത
sight of it, but it
സാധനം
doesn't look finished just yet.
സീസർ കട്ടൊക്കെ നോക്കിയാ ഏതാ ഗോളൊക്കെ ഇതൊക്കെ സേവ് ചെയ്യിങ്ങനെ അല്ലേ പോടാ കൊടുന്നു ഏന്നല്ലത്
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
അല്ലേ ആയി വരും
Great vision. And the through ball. Kane! He's put his foot right through that one. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Modric. Oh, just skip! He's having a pop! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top drawer! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there.
It's Kane! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Kane being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Modric. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Kane! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
After
Well, this is
59
turning into a
minutes,
real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Harry Kane.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The attendance for this
Challenge
match was
just a bit on the firm side.
51,577.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
Played into the box. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
സൗണ്ട് കൂട്ടി സംസാരിക്കാൻ മൈക്ക് തൊള്ളാനെടുത്ത് വെച്ചാൽ മതി. ഇപ്പൊ റെഡി അല്ലേ?
And it's Caicedo. And here's Kane. It's Kane!
ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ.
Nine at the last.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
ആ ഓക്കെ.
It's their second corner of the game. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now.
അൽ നാസർ എടുക്ക് ചങ്ങായി.
Now it's Neymar. And that's clear cut.
എന്തോള്
Akanji. Serginho. Traon. He's looking wide. And Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Oyarzabal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Joao Felix. Al Nassr ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Norgard, that is good pressure, just hounded him off. Oh, he's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Camavinga clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for
Number
him.
27, Serginho. Number 10,
And
Neymar.
that has been cleared.
Coming on the field,
Al
number
Nassr
26,
has the chance to go the other way.
number 18,
എടാ സബ് ഇറക്കുക എങ്ങനെ?
Heung-min.
ഹലോ സബ് എങ്ങനെ ഇറക്കുക?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ball looks at Kane! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
He just didn't catch that.
On the field, number 16,
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Norgard. Coming on the field is number 44, Adjani.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries one from range! And that has faded wide.
It's certainly a bold attempt.
Back
Nothing wrong with that.
അടിച്ചിറക്കണോ?
Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more though.
Zielinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee has just said play on. Son Heung-min.
Al Nassr appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Bruno with the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Good ball over the top. It's Kane!
എടാ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാ ലൈക്ക് അടി. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാലേ വേറെ ആൾക്കാർ കാണുള്ളൂ.
Modric. Here's Zielinski.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Aims beyond the defence. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Camavinga. This is promising. Camavinga! Well, he caught that.
ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാടാ.
Product. Robertson. Be a throw in. And again, they are repelled. Camavinga. Spin out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is it. The referee. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, predictable. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very...
അടുത്തുള്ള നല്ല കാർഡ്സ് ഏതാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടിയാ? നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉള്ള കാർഡ്സ് ഏതാ? ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ ഒരാടാ. എന്താ അവൻ്റെയൊക്കെ പേര്? എന്താണ് എന്താ പ്ലെയറിനെ കിട്ടിയ? ഇതെന്താ സംഭവടാ? എന്ത് സംഭവം? ഞാൻ അവനെ മേടിച്ചോ? എന്താ ഇനി കോയ കിട്ടാമെന്ന് കളിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ലല്ലോ. അവിടെ ഇനി കോയ കിട്ടാൻ ഏതെങ്കിലും കളിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമുണ്ടോ? ഏച്ച് കളിച്ചാൽ കോയ കിട്ടുമോ? ഇല്ലല്ലോ. PvPയിൽ ഇതിത്തെ ഫസ്റ്റ് 2 കളി ജയിച്ച്, ഇറ്റാലിയനത്തെ ഒരു കളി ജയിച്ച്, മറ്റേത്തെ ഒരു കളി ജയിച്ച്. അപ്പം അയിത്ത 100 കിട്ടി, വേറെ ഒന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ. ഇതെന്നാ മാറുന്ന സംഭവം? Hello. Everybody sub and support, guys. Badsani sir, bro, hi, welcome to stream, bro. Hi. Hi da. Bro, new year and sub by support, bro. Hello, കേക്കില്ലേ? Hello. കേക്കുണ്ടല്ലോ. ബ്രോ ഇപ്പോൾ എന്നാ ചെയ്യണം? വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാണോ? അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. വർക്കിംഗ് അതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ +2 കഴിഞ്ഞ് കടമത്തെ. ബ്രോ ന്യൂ ഇയറാണ് സബ് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം ബ്രോ. റോഡ് ടു 200 സബ്ബാണ് നമ്മൾ. ബ്രോ എന്താ ചെയ്യണേ?
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward.
Minsur. Thank you for subscribe.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Portugal need all the support they can get here to say this is crucial. Chance!
Game sound work here.
Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen.
Nice.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Forget. Hello.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Looking for the run. Good ball over. Off the ball! And he should have made the play.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Great vision. Akanji cuts it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's ambitious. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
ഞാൻ ഇതന്നെ ചാറ്റിൽ ഒരാൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കയറ്റിയതാണ്. എന്താ പറയുക ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കുക വെച്ചപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ കയറ്റിയതാ.
Little doubt who they'll be
ഞാൻ
aiming at
ശരിക്കും
here.
PUBG PC
Yeah, whether it's
ചെയ്തു.
knockdowns or headers, you'll
അങ്ങനെ
know
കയറ്റിയത്
he'll
രണ്ട്
fight
സൈഡിൽ
for it.
കയറ്റി.
Surely now!
ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ
Oh,
മൊബൈൽ
the keeper's
കളിക്കുന്നില്ല.
done ever so well.
Caicedo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
അതാവും കുറച്ചുകൂടി എളുപ്പം.
Decent chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
ബ്രോ ഏതാ
And
കളിക്കുന്നത്?
he
ബ്രോ
stuck it
ഏതാ
away
കളിക്കുന്നത്?
as
ഫുട്ബോൾ
if
കളിക്കാറുണ്ടോ?
laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal
ബ്രോ
lead.
ഫ്രണ്ടാക്കുമ്പോൾ
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He is through here.
ഈ ഫുട്ബോളിലാണോ?
In towards the back stick.
ഏതിലാ ഫ്രണ്ടാക്കണ്ടേടാ? ഞാൻ ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കുമോ? ഓക്കെ. പി സിയിലോ മൊബൈലിലോ?
Portugal are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start.
പി സിയിലാണോ?
Kane, he's found a way past.
മൊബൈലോ?
Ball was bounced loose now.
ഫ്രണ്ട്
That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
നല്ല കളിക്കും. മൊബൈലിൽ അങ്ങനെ
Robertson.
ഗെയിംസ് കളിക്കാറ് കുറവാ. ഞാൻ
What a
തീരെ
throw in.
കളിക്കില്ല മൊബൈൽസിൽ. അതാ ഒരു കിടിലം പോലത്തെ പ്ലെയറിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് ഞാൻ എപ്പോൾ തെറ്റാക്കിയത്. ഇതൊരു മോഡറേറ്റർ
Back to the keeper it goes.
അൻഷലിന് പറയും ഇപ്പോൾ വരും ഇപ്പോൾ വരും.
And now they can clear their lines.
ഇപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പതാ റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ഇടറാ വെയിറ്റ് ആക്കി.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Oyarzabal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold.
ബ്രോ ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചടാ. നീ കഴിച്ചോ?
Oyarzabal. Aktokolu has the space to scheme.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
കഴിച്ചു ബ്രോ. റൊണാൾഡോ ഒരു മിസ്.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
അങ്ങനെ വെച്ചാൽ രണ്ട് പ്ലേയേഴ്സും അടിപൊളിയല്ലേ?
Oh, Red, nice interception.
എന്താ പറയാ?
There's the shot!
രണ്ടും
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
റൊണാൾഡോ
Portugal have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a pop! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! And he is just ripping it up! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shot a goal! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Portugal are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Foot in. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Robertson. Jimenez. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.